You have got a new boss, and after a few months, you start finding few individuals are being hired whom your boss consider as their own people because they have worked together with your boss in the previous organization. How would you react? Some will say that the boss has hired sycophants instead of promoting someone from within. Some are going to consider this new hire as a spy who's going to collect information within the team and feed it to the boss. Some are going to avoid difficult conversation with this new hire because they are worried that their image will take a hit. Some of them will start complaining that this new hire has started to boss around because of his proximity with the boss. The list goes on. There will be a growing sense of resentment, mistrust, and suspicion within the team. So, when you are going to follow your boss to a new company, the same might happen to you too. But the industry is full of stories where a leader has been hired, and in turn, leader has hired a good set of people with whom they have worked in the past. And the reason is simple. They want to prove fast in their new role, and thus they have hired those people with whom they have a good chemistry. They know their skills and talent, and they are very comfortable that they are going to help them in able to achieve the goal which they have signed in the new organization. Some of them also want to hire their own people because they want to show to the new organization that they have a better network, they can spot and hire good talent. When I was hired to head India R&D Center, my boss had an expectation that I would hire those people who have worked with me in the past. I told them that I would build a great team, but not necessarily with those who had worked with me in the past. He was puzzled because the management philosophy is that you hire a great leader and that in turn will hire A plus great team members. So I was in that role for 15 years. I grew the center many folds. We went public and we built a very strong, talented team. But in those 15 years, I did not hire a single person who had worked with me in the past. Earlier in my career, I never followed my boss to a new company. The reason is simple. As a leader, I have two values: fairness and honesty, and I don't want any employee should feel that Utkarsh is favoring someone because that person has worked with me in the past. And as an employee, I value my self-respect. I don't want to be seen as boss crony, or I should not consider any boss as my godfather. Despite all these things, many people follow their boss to a new company, and then there are some merits to it. So watch my video until the end, where I am going to share 7 questions which you must ask before you follow your boss to a new company. And if you have not already liked, shared and subscribed to my channel, then please do it. Also watch my other video, want to become boss of your peers? First question, why is your boss leaving the current job? You must ask this question to your boss. What is the reason behind him leaving the job? Is it that they are seeing something about company's future or about company's future health, financial health, which is worrying? Or is it that they are seeing that their career is getting capped, or they might be sidelined in the current organization and that is why they want to leave? Or the new job is his dream job and that is why he is trying to move? You must know the reason behind why your boss is leaving the current job. Second question, what is your assessment of your current company's future and your own career prospects? After understanding the real reason behind your boss leaving, you must try to collect further data about what is the company's future is, financial health, roadmap and the direction, and how is your career prospects. Because even if your boss is feeling capped, sidelined, or does not see any future prospects, you might be having good future prospects in this current company itself. So you must take all those data and don't get biased too much by what your boss says, because sometimes bosses also exaggerate so that you will follow them to a new company. One person whom I hired and he worked with me for 10 years. After 10 years, he wanted to quit. And when he resigned, I did not try to retain him. He was quite upset that why I did not try to retain him. He left the company, and after 3 months, he got the news that the division in which he was working was closed. And that is why then he understood that I did not stop him from leaving. So it is important for you to collect as much information as possible rather than blindly following your boss to the new company. Third question, what do you want in the next few years? Forget about everything. You should be very clear about what type of company, what type of domain, what type of role, what type of responsibility you are aspiring for. And this is what is the new organization or the new company where your boss is going to provide you or not. You need to make a right assessment. Also, sometimes your personal circumstances also force some of these decisions. Some of them want stability, comfort, because there are so many things happening in their personal life that they don't want change of job, creating more number of variables in their life. So you should make all these assessments by knowing what do you want in the next few years. Fourth question, what will be your career prospects in the new company? Your boss is going, which is a good news, but you need to assess your own career prospects in the new company. The new company might be good for your boss, but it might not be good for you. It might be crowded. There might be a lot of senior and talented people, and it might take much more time for you to rise. You need to get some industry insights and try to also reach out to some people if you know them who are working in that organization. Try to understand the new organization culture and collect all this data rather than blindly following your boss to the new company. Fifth question, what if your boss does not succeed in the new company? You must ask this question, that how much your success in the new company is dependent upon your boss' success. There is a possibility that your boss might not do good in the new company, and because you are hired by your boss, so some of the bad impression of your boss might fall on you too. So you should be very careful about it, and you should understand and ask this question beforehand. Sixth question, what if your boss does not join the new company? Will you join the new company if your boss does not join? Is this new company in line of your career expectation, your growth plan, your domain or your company? If yes, then you go ahead and join. But if you are just joining because of your boss, then it is a wrong decision, because your decision should be based on what you want to do in your career, and boss will be just a facilitator of it. Seventh question, how are you going to make sure that this tag of boss crony does not apply on you? What steps are you going to take that you should not be labeled as your boss crony? Will you stand tall on your own? Are you skilled? Are you competent? Is your interpersonal skills are like that people started liking you within the team and you started interacting well with the stakeholder? You should have a self-assessment of your own strengths and how you are going to position yourself independent of your boss. So professionals, these are the 7 questions you must ask honestly and get a self-assessment done before you follow your boss to a new company. I hope you like this video. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.